Good morning. Half a day. Okay. I know there are several live streams going on right now. So we will see how many people show up. But for those of you guys that are here that are watching even as a replay, welcome to my channel. It is Sunday morning. It is not a beautiful day outside, but you guys will be able to see here shortly. I just wanted to start the live stream here at home before we head out and hopefully make some money today. Because I tell you, you know, although we do concentrate heavily on Walmart Spark, I do still, when I can, I turn on the other apps to try and fill in the time, fill in the gaps and whatnot. But the the forecast for the amount of offers that may be coming out today is not looking good for Sunday. I don't know why, but it's just not looking good. So I'm really hoping that that is a lie. Oh, but I'm just going to give it a few minutes. I want to give a chance for others to join the live before I start the first part of this live stream, which is basically just a few announcements. Mama, I don't know if you're still here or not, but it looks like you were the first one to pop in. Good morning to you. And if you're just now, half a day. But if you're just now joining the live stream, good morning to you. Pop in, let me know. Say hi, where you're watching from, especially if you're new to my channel. Last night when we did an impromptu live stream towards the end of our shift, I was getting a handful of people, which was pretty cool, watching from the Philippines. And there was one or two people that was watching from Brazil. So, wow. Saturday night seems like it might not be too bad of an idea to do an impromptu live stream because it seems international. Do you have anything big planned for today, Mama? Like I said, I see several people, at least that I subscribe to. I see several people or a handful of people running lives. I was in DJ's live stream earlier when I first started poking around on YouTube. I saw that DJ was live, so I was in his live stream earlier. He's still running. I know he's trying to do a giveaway, but he is wanting a couple of, he has a couple of stipulations in order to run the giveaway. So his channel name is Big 3 Dashing, and you can go ahead and check out his channel and subscribe to him as well. Show him some love. Oh, thank you, Courtney. Don't forget to smash that like button. You were in Just DJs too? Okay. No, just some general cleaning. If we weren't doing gig work, that's probably what we'd be doing too, is some general cleaning and laundry. Oh, how I despise doing laundry. The washing and the drying, those steps, that's not the problem. It's the putting away. It's the folding and the hanging up. That's where I run into issues with the losing motivation to to do laundry. Mm, okay. Like I said, I was hoping, but with it being, it seems like it's a busy day. I was hoping we'd get a few more people in the live stream before I proceeded. But that's okay. Like I said, if for those that weren't able to attend right now, hopefully you're watching this as a replay. So that way you guys don't miss out on anything. But one of the things that I do want to say is that, and it's in reference to the announcements, is, your presence to my live stream is always and truly appreciated. And because I am even that much closer to hitting the first level of monetization on YouTube, I am planning a another giveaway. So today's live stream and next Sunday's live stream is very important for those that want to participate in the giveaway. That's why, in case if you didn't see the notes in the description box of the live stream, it did say that, as I already just mentioned, about your presence is greatly appreciated and may even be rewarded. I know that was silly, but yeah. So that's why I'm saying, today's live stream, for those that, are here and actively participating in the chat, will be part of an upcoming giveaway for in I guess early planning stages of the first level of monetizing my channel. So it's already 7 minutes after the hour, and I'm just gonna, that was actually one of the announcements that I wanted to talk about, which is the my monetized giveaway. Hey Goose, are you being a good boy? Yes, I am very close. I mean, I'm already more than 500 subs. I'm on the road to 1,000. So if you're new to my channel, I do hope that you'll smash that subscribe button. But you're hiding from Mav. Hide away, hide away. I won't say anything. But what was I gonna say? Oh, and I am even closer to my watch hours. I am sitting like 105 to go. I only need 105 hours to go to actually get, to be able to apply for that first level of monetizing my channel. So, all right. The other thing that I wanted to touch upon, if you haven't already guessed, and especially, since if you're not new to my channel, Sunday is my new scheduled live stream day. It used to be on Tuesdays and it was called Tuesday Talks, but I have officially, as of last Sunday, I have officially moved it to Sunday mornings, and it can range anywhere from 9:30 to 11:30 that I'll start the live stream. So it's still going to be in the early part of the day, especially since we're still in the football season and I'm not interfering with that. And hopefully I'm not interfering with other people doing their live streams on Sunday mornings as well. But so it's in reference to a time, it ranges. But Sunday during the first part of the day is my new scheduled live stream. So please be on the lookout for those. And I do hope that, after attending today's live stream, that you'll keep coming back. So I already talked about a little bit about that monetized giveaway. For those of you guys that are just now joining my live stream, welcome. Good morning. I am just inches away from that first level of being monetized, so I'm going to be doing another giveaway. So today's live stream and next Sunday's live stream is very important because, again, not only is your presence, truly appreciated from any of my live streams or you guys watching any of my posted videos, your presence may even be rewarded. So for those that are attending my live stream today and actively participating in the chat, plus what happens for next Sunday will be entered into the drawing for my my first official celebration on hopefully monetizing my channel, at least just for the first level. I've still got a ways to go, so I'm on that road also to 1,000 subscribers to have my channel fully monetized. So be on the lookout for that and more information about that giveaway. Again, for those of you guys that are here watching, part of it has to do with your active participation in the chat. The other thing I wanted to do really is just showing support. There's a handful of people out there whose channel I follow. My husband just turned off the kitchen light. There we go. There's a handful of people out there that are actively, acting as a support system to people like myself and so many other YouTubers that are trying to grow their channel. So it's something I've already been doing and I just want to continue doing. So especially for those that are new to my channel or those that are checking out my channel, they'll be able to see this next step that I was about to talk about. Hey, Mike, good morning to you. You're going to see on my homepage that I have at least 4 different people that I'm featuring, and that's going to be rotating every week. The purpose of adding that feature to my homepage, for people that are just checking out my channel or new subscribers to my channel, they'll be able to see that. And it's those that are on the road to either 500 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, working on their watch hours, or a combination of the two. So, if you guys have any other suggestions of other channels that I might not be aware of or I'm not currently following, throw it in the chat, comment below if you are watching this as a replay of any channels, that you want me to check out and support. And I will keep it in that rotation. Okay. Thanks for the update, Mama. So, DJ happens to be one of those people, those awesome people that are, part of that great support system. So is Mama Wrench. She's always out there acting, like such a fantastic cheerleader and throwing out people's links and whatnot and trying to push people to support, the channel you're watching or other people's channels. So, hey, Mav. Good morning and welcome to you. Just a couple of things that you may have missed, I'm not sure. So hopefully you guys can just rewatch the beginning portion of it. But I'm on the third part of my announcements. And the other thing is just like what DJ was doing of Big 3 Dashing, that's his channel name. He is trying to support 2 people that are on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So I just wanted to step up as well and throw their names out there. But the 2 channels that I currently follow, and if you're not already, hopefully you'll do the same. And I'll try to put their channel links. It's in the description of my of this live, but just in case, I'm going to go ahead and include their links as well. But this first person here is Eric. This is his the link to his channel, which is the Stardashians. Very funny guy. So he is on the path to 1,000 subscribers. So make sure you guys, if you're not already following him, go check out his channel, and that way you can see for yourself. Good morning, Terry. How are you? The other person that I wanted to do another shout out for, who's also on the road to 1,000 subscribers, in case you guys aren't following him, same thing. I am including his link in here as well. And this is Roy. Again, if you like puppets, you definitely have to go check out his channel and sub to him as well, because both of these guys, wonderful channels. So go check out, I included their links. So make sure you go check out their channels and give them a sub, because they are both on their way to 1,000 subscribers. But just a quick touch up in reference, since we're still on the talking about support. I've included a handful of people in the description box of this live stream. You know, again, whether it's they're on the road to 500 subs or 1,000 subs, or they're working on their watch hours, or a combination of two. You know, go check out their channels and give them a sub if you're not already subscribed to them. But what was I going to say? Oh, the other thing is that I'm going to be doing it on a weekly basis. The people that I just mentioned, the people that are listed in the description box of this live stream, them, and any suggestions, you know, for those of you guys that are watching the live stream right now, or even as a replay, if you guys have any suggestions of other people that need, you know, support on their road to monetize their channel, you know, include it in the chat, include it in the comment section. Okay. But you know, going back to the first part of my announcement, which is the giveaway. So this live stream and next Sunday, your presence and your participation in the chat is important. Thank you, Mike. I only try to give back. I mean, it's still just crazy to see when I look at my subscribers, and I check it often, and just see how it's been growing just this year alone. I mean, I've had this channel just over a year already, and the fact that I'm getting even closer to having my channel fully monetized is, you know, still such, I don't know what the word is to describe. I can't even describe it. I don't even know what I'll do once I hit that level of 1,000 subscribers and hitting my 4,000 watch hours and have the ability to apply to be fully monetized. But what I wanted to do is just show you a couple of things that could be the prizes. Thank you, honey. Prizes. I do plan on giving away, just as I've done in the past two giveaways of the Amazon e-gift cards, because those are the easiest to give away. So that is still going to be in the mix as a prize. But you know, I really haven't done any videos, but that's going to change in reference to this next part. That is going to change in reference to showing how, again, I'm just prepping what I'm about to show you guys. You know, this next part was a passion of mine. It's been a passion of mine off and on throughout the years, but I was doing it for almost 2 years before we did the food truck. But it's about crafting. I love making things, whether it's from start to finish, it's all handmade, or it's a combination of something that I made and I'm pairing together with something else that's already pre-made. So that's gonna be, hey friend, good morning and hello again. Hopefully you'll rewatch some of the stuff because I made some announcements towards the start of the live stream. But what I'm about to do now is just show you guys some of the options for the prizes for my next giveaway. So again, your presence from this live stream and next Sunday's scheduled live stream is very important because you may win one of these. Again, hold on. Notice my okay, I'll show you guys that later. That has nothing to do with what I'm about to show you guys now. Hey babe, can you point oh, it's just that I have but it's not pointing at me. I thought I had it pointing at me. Anyways, so a couple of the stuff that I'm about to show you guys are just for future winners for the upcoming giveaway. So crafting is another thing that I like to do. So these are some of the stuff that I've made. Thank you. And then some of the stuff that I've made and paired with other things to create, you know, a different product. But keychains. How many of you guys like keychains? Make sure I'm not missing anybody. Ooh, pancakes. Are you making the pancakes that we had talked about last weekend? Or is it all from scratch? Okay, so then you might like these. And again, I'm an island girl and always will be. So this is just the first option. Some of you guys that know my crafting will be like, oh, I've seen those. These are made by, you know, if you guys remember from previous chats about crafting, I've talked about using resin. So resin basically creates these, if you can hear it, hard plastic. So we got a flip-flop and, oh, sorry. So you've got the flip-flop, you've got, or in Guam, we call these zoris. Zori. They're just playing with banana and strawberries on top. Hey, that's still yummy with the bananas and strawberries. I love that. And then you've got the mermaid tail. And then this right here, this is what I paired it with. And inside is just an empty bottle. And this is where you guys can put your favorite hand sanitizer so while you're on the go. And it's definitely, as a gig worker, when we're touching stuff, having hand sanitizer is very important. I don't know how many times I'm like, I get back in the car and I'm like, spritz me. Hey Becca, good morning. So the what you are walking into is just talking about some of the prize options for the future winners of an upcoming giveaway in celebration of monetizing, or at least the first level of my channel. But one of the first one option is keychains. Of course, these are the items that I actually made. The Zori or flip-flop, mermaid's tail, paired with this keychain here, which is the hand sanitizer. So you've got this one, which is like an orange color for those that like orange. And then this one is kind of my favorite, which is the blue. So this is a larger mermaid tail. See? The blue one is a larger mermaid tail. Same thing, but different color to the hand sanitizer. So this is what I made. Again, it's of resin that makes a hard plastic. Here. This actually can make, I always say when, especially if I'm by myself, I have my keys. And even if it's during the day, if I'm in an area that I'm not familiar with, or even then, I'll sometimes take my keys and I'll have them in between, I'll have one in between my finger. So if I have to, I'm slashing and say, you don't mess with me. Same thing. So these are just a couple of options. You got these awesome keychains. But I also made jewelry. I made jewelry because other than resin, the other medium that I work with is acrylic paint. So that is one video that I do have up in my videos where I was making acrylic skin, and the skin is what allowed me to make pieces like this. It's on kind of like a rectangle, and I paired it with a necklace. Who? Oh. No, but thank you for asking. But like I said, the acrylic skin is what helped me make pieces like that for necklaces. And then still working with resin, I was able to do pieces like this as well. Thank you. It's crazy how I still get lots of compliments when I do wear Aaliyah. It's sad to say that I remember exactly what we were doing, where we were at when that very, very unfortunate day happened. But the other things that, again, going back to the acrylic skin, I also did what? Are you? Yeah, no way. Becca, are you kidding me? Let's just say my youngest son was, what, 2 months old when that happened. Yeah, my youngest son. That should tell you how old I am, because my son is going to...
He was what?
Huh?
He was what?
2 months.
Oh,
2 months. He was 2 months old, my youngest boy, who's in the military and stationed in Okinawa right now. But that is another, I do earrings as well. That's another acrylic skin. But that's what I like about doing the making pieces with acrylic skin, because you can't always control how it forms. So you have these almost unique pieces. On my nephew's birthday, he was 10 also. My husband and I were actually packing. We were PCSing. We were stationed in Alaska, and we were packing when it came over the news, and we were just like, what? And I was just like, oh man, pretty much in shock after hearing what had happened. Off of that same acrylic skin pattern, I was able to make another pair. I know the lighting doesn't help. But Christmas is coming up. That's the reason why. That's the reason why I wanted to include, prize options like these, with the jewelry, with the keychains, and the Amazon e-gift card is still going to be in play as well. Thank you. And then this next style is kind of like what I did when I first started doing jewelry. And this was when we were stationed in Kansas. And then I just started doing it again. Kind of want to wear this because it's my colors. I like these colors. But you've got this one. And then they're paired with gems and shells. These right here are shell pieces. But like I said, Christmas is coming up, so I just thought, stuff like that would be, nice prizes to win. So whether you can give it to yourself or someone that you know that would like it, But again, don't forget to check out those other channels. Show some support towards them. And okay, Becca. But I'm still going to keep the live stream going. We're about to hit the road so we can get out there and hopefully make some money. I'm not sure if you're leaving, Terry, but have an awesome weekend. I'm going to keep mine going because we're about to head out and try to make some money. So you guys can walk with me for a moment. Gotta close up some things. Here, you can stare at Aaliyah while I grab some stuff. Doesn't look like the shirt's all. We got everything? Yeah. We got the waters and... Huh? What? What'd you just say? Get my phone off the holder. But this is what the weather is looking like. Oh, wait a minute. Here, since we're fresh off the heels of Halloween, maybe you guys would still appreciate the fact that she's still here. If it's a she. She's still, can you guys see her? Bye, friend. Have a good day. You guys can't see her? All right, let me see if I can zoom in. Wait. Okay. All right, so there's the light. There. Can you guys see her now? Every night when we come home, I have to have my husband walk through first. I'm like, is she still there? Because I do not want to walk into her web. But she is still there. She is still hanging around. So yeah. She's known as a writing spider. That's why you see those, the lines in her web. But a banana spider. But yeah, she's still here. Yay. Bye. See you tonight. Oh my goodness. 161.1, thank you. right, let's go make some money. She's going to have babies. That's why they stick around. No, don't tell me that.
Yep. Fill the whole yard. I love it.
Oh my gosh.
Love it. I used to be afraid of spiders too, and then I went to the Middle East and dealt with camel spiders. So if you don't know what those are, look those abominations up. Those will scare the daylights out of anybody.
Yeah. You guys need to look up camel spiders, and that'll either increase and you'll develop arachnophobia, or it's going to cure you, because that's what it did for him. It cured him of, because when we were first got together, first married and living together, and we'd come across spiders in our place, we'd like, you get it, no, you get it. Neither one of us wanted to take care of the spider, but ever since he got home from that deployment where he came across camel spiders, he has no issues now.
Got chased by a camel spider, and no, it was dark, so they weren't trying to get into my shadow like
yeah.
the myth. Yeah, they were trying to kill me.
So yeah, that cured him of his fear of spiders. So I don't know, I still got a little bit of arachnophobia.
See some of these Halloween decorations people got up, Harris walls, calling all red.
Hey,
no politics.
No politics, no politics, babe. But if you're just now joining my live stream, we are headed to my eldest daughter's zone, because that's where we can tend, not always, but we tend to make more money in that area. Last night, unfortunately, we did not hit our quota, because spiders only hang around that long because they found a warm drag. Yeah, and we've been in this house for 7 years, and that's the first time one of those spiders have made a home in that spot. I mean, I don't doubt there's spiders in those trees in our front yard, because I'm constantly seeing webs in there, but that's the first.
I don't know. I don't think that's the same one from the backyard. It might be, but
oh,
there was one that was in the backyard.
But I thought you said it was bigger.
I don't know.
Well, that's interesting that you say that now.
But she was gone the last time I went out there and looked.
Yeah, because
she went to the other side of the fence.
She probably threw her web out.
Down the tall grass that she was down into.
See, you chased her to the front yard. Good job. But yeah, that's the first one. Actually, prior to spotting her in the front, I don't know if you heard him or not, but he was in the backyard over a week ago, and he saw one back there.
It was a while back.
A week or two ago. It hasn't been that long.
Yes, it has. That was back whenever.
That was before Colorado?
The last time I used Dad's DR.
So then that was before Colorado.
Yeah.
Oh.
A couple months.
Oh.
And after I used the DR back there, cut down everything. She was gone. The next time I went out there.
Yeah, so you chased her to the front. But you see this, guys? Supposedly, what? She says, "Rocker hubby, I'm hearing the Who, Boris the Spider in my head." No, we don't kill spiders, or at least my hubby and my daughter don't. They'll grab them and take them outside. Me, unfortunately, I'm a different story. I tell them about it. I'm like, you either come and get this spider, or I don't mess around with spiders. Oh my gosh, Becca. I mean, especially because you deal with the yards. Oh, I'm surprised you don't have gloves up all the way up to your shoulder. or boots that go all the way up your thighs just so you don't get those things. Because aren't the centipedes, aren't they poisonous?
I don't know about that. They will bite you.
Okay. They're not poisonous, but they will bite you?
Yeah. My mom had one fall on her neck when she was in Hawaii and bit her on the neck.
What? They're really found inside and come out at night. If you leave it alone, it will leave y'all alone. They just want to share space. The common sense for all. Yep. Yeah, I know, and that's why it's she's up and out of the way. Because in one of the house that we were renting before we bought this one, if it weren't for my husband paying attention, one of those same type of spiders, the riding spider, banana spider, whatever you want to call it, made their web in the entryway. So we had no choice but to walk through it if we weren't paying attention. But he spotted it and stopped me because I was the one leading the way. And I was like, are you kidding me? I would have walked right through that. But the spider had made their webbing, you know, not just to catch their normal prey, but to catch to catch a human as well. Because we would have had no choice but to walk through it. So the hubby, of course, had to move that spider out of the way. So I don't know what it was. As a kid, I did not have, you know, my fear of bugs and whatever. Yeah, it was very terrifying at that time because I was just freaking myself out. I was, you know, acting like I had webs on me already because of the fact that if he didn't stop me, I would have walked right through it. But when I was younger, I did not have much fear when it came to messing with bugs. I mean, I used to chase grasshoppers, and I was still in middle school at that time, you know, so I was still a preteen, and messing with that kind of stuff, just, you know, the spiders, even seeing snakes, I was still in awe of it. So I don't know what happened. I mean, in Guam we have, they're known as sea cucumbers because they're just these blob looking things. I mean, yeah, they look like fat little cucumbers, but they're very soft, and if you step on it or squeeze it, it shoots out this string, like sticky string, you know, like the, what do they call it, those silly strings? Yeah. That sticks to you. I used to play with those things when I was younger. The Japanese tourists that would used to come to the beach, and I would be playing catch with them, with those suckers. Now I'm just like, if I see them, I avoid them at all costs. Yeah, that's true. Spiders think it is hilarious when they see humans get spider webs on them. They do a funny dance, hop around. Yeah, I'm sure that's what they do. They're probably just giggling like, look how scared she is. Yeah. We got the worst. Bottles here. All right, so that one for sure is yours. hydrate. Oh my goodness. So tomorrow we're not working because of the storm.
I'm working in the rain. I don't know.
Yeah, tomorrow it's
See how
up.
the day goes.
I'm in a finished basement in a rural marshy area. I've seen so many creepy crawlers that I've never seen before. I open up the sliders and tell them freedom is that way and hope for the best. If only they listen.
Motherfucker, you get off my ass or I'll slam on my fucking brakes and make you taste the back bumper of my fucking car.
You see that car right there? He's hugging our, that's what he's talking about.
A second ago.
Yeah. Riding our tail.
Ass hat. Fucking go. Since you're in such a fucking hurry.
Let's see how fast it takes him for riding our bumper to actually get past us. Apparently he wasn't in that much of a hurry because he's still next. Yeah, look at him. He's still back there. Yeah, we're just talking about this car right here. He was riding our, yeah. But he's slowly coming up our side now.
Yeah, he's in a hurry to catch the next one.
Still be on when I get back, but bye for now. Gotta go to Lowe's. Okay, Becca, thanks for joining. Yeah, I'm gonna try and run maybe for at least just another half hour. Now they finally passed us. What is the temperature saying?
80.
And if not, have a good day, Becca. It is 11:48 in the morning. Hopefully everybody turned back their time that's supposed to. I know not everywhere in the U.S.
Is that right?
Let's see.
No.
Yeah. Not everywhere in the U.S. like Fran. Fran didn't have to turn back time.
If I could turn back time.
But our car is showing that it's 80 degrees out, and as you can see, it is
80 degrees. We'll tell that to raise above these NUTs because it's none of these
cloudy
days.
out, but it is muggy.
As I move with the dog, I feel the breeze.
Who's that? Oh. Rap it, baby. Let's see. I can't say sing because that's not singing.
Spoken word.
Speak it, baby.
Even though Snoop Dogg can kiss mine.
Yeah, no politics.
No, I say that. No, it ain't got nothing to do with politics. It's got everything to do with football.
Oh.
Mr. Crew. Mr. Raider fan. And then one day I see him on a broadcast wearing a goddamn red Kansas City Chiefs t-shirt.
Oh my goodness, that's like a stab to the heart.
Lost all respect. Staying long.
It's 87 where you're at. How's the humidity there, Mav? Yeah, you better slow down. Cops don't mess around here, remember?
Not on this part. Not this area.
I mean, it looks like it might be like it was yesterday. You know, it's nice to have the clouds because it provides the shade, but I just wish it wasn't muggy.
Couple more days supposedly till the cool weather hits, so we'll see how that works out. That's what they keep saying.
Oh, and Mav, I'm not sure if you heard about it. I didn't. follow through on the news about it, but I heard, in case, if you play the lottery, I don't know if you do the lottery or not. I do it once in a blue moon, but the lottery, I didn't say scratch tickets. The lottery. But someone, again, here recently, hit the 5 numbers and won $1 million. In Austin, I believe. It was in Austin. Super windy. At least you got a breeze. Yesterday, my goodness.
Super windy and a breeze are not the same thing.
Huh?
I said super windy and a breeze are not
Well,
the
at
same
least he's got the wind. Yeah.
Depends on how
But it's
windy.
muggy where he's at, too.
Yeah.
But someone, was it a month ago or so? It was you? I knew it. I knew it. Come on. You gotta share.
We'll find out.
Yeah. Okay. But someone here in Texas, just outside of Houston, hit the Mega Millions. And the Mega Millions, the person who won it, it was like, what was it, 800 million or something like that? Yeah. If we ever get blessed enough to hit something big like that, to where it's a multi-million jackpot, we wouldn't exactly disappear, at least not right away. We'd act as normal, but we would be getting our ducks in a row. I don't know, first thing would be a lawyer.
It'd take a while because I got to find all the ducks first.
Yeah.
They're all over the place.
Well, it would be, first thing would be to find a lawyer. But I'm glad here in Texas, and I'm sure there's many other states out there that have that option. Good morning. You're also here in Texas? Let's see, who was that?
Oh, nice.
Cargo Hustler. We are here in Central Texas, just north of Austin. 47 here, windy, we need rain, we have wildfires in many communities. Oh man, but 47, you can sense a little bit, not a lot, just a little bit of that cold temperature this way. Knock us down into maybe the mid 70s, low 70s.
Just checking savings.
Just checking, no savings. This type of weather right now is very similar to what Guam is, but I think just a little bit more on the humidity. Well, this time of year.
You can wear the humidity.
I'm saying this time of year. I'll trade off so we can both balance out in the low 70s. That works. I'm down for that. You hear that, Mother Nature? Make it even. Take some of our heat, send it her way. Send some of their cold our way. I mean, the supposed forecast next week is that we will actually have a few days that are going to be in the low to mid 70s, and the morning temperatures that you're going to wake up to are going to be in the 40s. So we're going to have a little bit of a cold front come through next week.
Yeah, we'll see about that. They say that shit. They've been saying
If it
that for
stays.
like 3 weeks, and they haven't yet.
If it stays.
Well, we'll see some cool temperatures, and then the next day is 90. It's like, what?
Yeah. So
Cooler than what? Cooler than the summer? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah,
100
definitely. That's
90, fucking
the winter 80s is way different than the summer 80s. I think so. I don't know why, that what that is, but
as you can see, here we are getting into one of Texas's most famous highway scenery.
well, no, this is not
which
35.
Construction. Yeah, that's everywhere.
Yeah.
All they do is tear apart roads, rebuild roads, just to tear them apart
Constant.
again. They just did this road freaking 5 years, 10 years.
But I don't
ago.
think they were tearing it up. They're adding
Yeah, I don't know
something.
what the hell.
Welcome back.
Nobody knows. They don't even know. Look at this ass hat. Everybody's doing 70, but go ahead and pull your slow ass out in front of us all, so we have to slow down because you couldn't wait for 3 more cars.
Yeah. Some people are impatient.
Well, at least this person actually knows how to get on the gas pedal apparently. So.
But Mav, I don't know if you heard that before. You had to step away for a moment. But what was it, a month ago, I think, or so? Someone here in Texas, and it was just outside of Houston, but they won the Mega Millions. And that was like, I believe it was like 800 something million. I was just saying too that if we were ever blessed enough to win a jackpot like that, you know, or even just a couple of million, we'd still act as normal initially.
Yeah, I'd still be lazy. Not want to work either way, so it wouldn't matter.
And then all of a sudden they're like, where'd they go? What happened to them? But that's the unfortunate thing with me and my family, is because I have such a large family. But, you know, as I was saying, you know, that's why I'm glad that Texas, for all those, you know, big winners, I mean, multi-millionaire, when they're winning 100, 200, 500 million dollars, you know, that's of course a fantastic thing. Yeah, that's the same. We do the same. Once it starts to get into the 100 millions like that, hundreds of millions, we do the same thing too. Or if I'm traveling throughout Texas, you know, I'll be buying lottery tickets too. But my family is so large, you know. But with Texas, I'm glad they're one of the states that gives you the options for anonymity. Did I say that right? Anonymity, to remain anonymous. Because when you're coming into that much money, you know, as fantastic as it is, you can also become the target of so many people.
Hey, all I know is whenever it comes to family, siblings, absolutely. If I ain't heard from your ass, then if I've never met you and you're supposedly a family member, you might as well keep the fuck on walking. You ain't got nothing to do with me and my money. Where were you when I was broke?
Yeah.
My whole life.
Every time, you know, there's a big winner that happens here in Texas, my mother-in-law, she would always reach out to my hubby and is like, was that you? Were you the winner? I don't know how quick I would be to tell family though. Again, the first thing we do is get a lawyer.
Well, immediate family would, like I said.
Well,
Immediate family, I'm not worried about. Any cousins, stuff that I ain't ever seen in my life or seen very few times.
yeah.
Keep on walking. I can guarantee you, any cousin from my mother's side of the family would be getting jacked or.
We are about 5 minutes or so from our destination, and then the hubby will turn on his app. You know, I'm going to be making a separate video. Well, I'm not going to, I know, I'm just going to do a, you know, maybe after you do one order. So I'll walk around with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. But now you made me forget what I was, oh, you did that on purpose. I'm going to be making a separate video talking about this subject because I find it to be very, very strange. Maybe not so much as strange, but sometimes irritating, because for the most part, the husband and I, we have very similar metrics when it comes to Walmart Spark. And he keeps saying, no, it just depends on this, just depends on that. But I believe, and it's based on it's based on evidence that I think I am being discriminated. Sex discrimination. Because more times, I mean, there may be a day here and there, and we work anywhere from, 5 to 6 days a week. I may get a day here or there, maybe. But most of the time, he gets the bigger offers. He gets the offer first. And then there are times that, and it just happened yesterday, he'll have his app on the entire time that I'm working on my order. We make the delivery and I hit complete. And then boom, I'm getting an offer. Of course, it's a lowball offer. And I'm like, seriously? He's had his app open the entire time, and you didn't want to send him the lowball offer so my metrics would be affected? I wouldn't tell a soul. Get the legal aid needed, set up the fam, make sure I wasn't a burden to anyone. No, that's exactly what we do. It would be hard not to tell family, of course, because, but yeah, to win something in the millions, yeah, I know. We have to let more air in, so you're going to hear a lot more wind. But yeah, getting those things done up first. And one of the things I would need to find out first, though, is how to not negatively impact family if we pay stuff off or give them money. We'd have to work that out, because if we give them money, are they going to have to pay taxes on that, or and whatnot? Those are things that have crossed my mind when I fantasize about winning a jackpot. Is if we're going to give money to our family, our siblings, our parents, how can we do it in a way that they're not having to be negatively impacted? We'd have to find a workaround where they're not having to pay tax on it and whatnot. But going back to the discrimination, yeah, and then all of a sudden, where are they getting the cash to pay off their bills and whatnot? But I feel like, because we both run our Spark app at the same time, and there are many times that he'll turn on his app before me, and he'll start, he's the first one to get an offer. And then sometimes it's the other way around. I'll turn on my app before him, but the moment he turns on his app, he still gets the offer first. So I don't know. I've seen another YouTuber, I forgot what his channel name was, where he and another, it was one of his female friends, they tested it out about the whole discrimination thing, but I think it was the other way around. She was getting the higher pay offers, but this was through DoorDash, so I don't know. That on their testing, they were able to prove that an offer that was sent to him first and then went to her, it would be slightly higher. Or the other.
I don't remember who. I don't remember the channel that it was on, but the one guy that we watched, well, a couple guys we watched, that one was talking about the whole, scammers deal at one point, but then they set it up to where there was like 5 or 6 of them, and they were all in the same room, had their phones right next to each other, and the offers they were getting were all different. Yeah. Some would have higher, for the exact same trip. But of course, whenever you contact Uber or whoever about it, there's, underlying promotions and stuff that you don't see that, that's why they're getting, that's their excuse for why somebody gets a different offer than somebody else.
There's different parameters for each person and whatnot, so.
Croco shiitake mushrooms.
But I still just find it interesting, especially when we compare our weekly. How many times it showed, you know, in 1 week, the big difference. And I'm not just talking about a few dollars difference. I'm talking about $100 or more difference. We're working the same time, but yet he's able to make that much more on top, you know, from me. And I'm like, what? I was like, just proof. It just keeps proving my point. Oh my goodness. Huh?
I said, yeah, mine too.
Proving your point what?
My goodness.
Oh.
You said my goodness. I said mine too.
Okay, let's turn on his app. Alright. Let's start making some money. We've got his Spark app open. It's not showing. It's not showing. Our store that we're about to park at is not glowing, so ooh, you're on point with your point. I believe there is a lot of discrimination, not just with gender, but location, times. Yeah, how often you take crappy offers. It's how the app's controlled. Yep, I agree. I so agree. Really? You don't want to walk it to the cart corral? You're just going to...
There's no leave there. It's, you know, a whole freaking 20 feet away. It's to walk all the way over there. What? You plugged up the whole goddamn way here and motherfucking shit's still 70 fucking 8.
Guess it must have been a little bit on the loose side. You know, speaking of Aaliyah. Oh, we weren't speaking about her, but
earlier.
With earlier we were because of my t-shirt. But when I was scrolling through TikTok, I don't know who it was, but they Aaliyah's character in what was it? I believe it was her last movie. I forgot. It was a vampire movie. What was it called?
Queen of the Damned.
Queen of the Damned. Thank you. Queen of the Damned. I'm never good with names. But anyways, her character, you know, especially towards the end there, when they all start attacking her and she's doing that whole body movement of rolling around because she's slowly dying. But the person that I saw on TikTok dressed up as that character, and I was like, wow, I haven't seen anybody dress up as that character, or her character specifically, in so long. So that was actually pretty cool to see. They did it such a good job, especially in the face. I mean, the outfit that they had, it was really cool to see. But we just turned on the Spark app a couple of minutes ago, and you know, the forecast for the offers is not looking good. Vroom vroom. I don't know if you guys saw the motorcycle going by.
Not a hot rod.
But the forecast for the Spark app is not looking good for today. It's looking great for tomorrow, but tomorrow the weather forecast is that we're going to be getting some heavy rain.
If this thing don't freaking...
Of course, it's lit up.
shit. I mean, that's not even, and considering it's Sunday, and what we normally get on Sundays, it's crazy because we went, 3 weekends in a row making $300, and then the bottom fell out, and we ain't making shit no more.
Yeah, crash and burn. Sundays has typically been our hot days. Oh, let's see. It's a shopping 2.2 miles, no tip because we already know the base pay. It's $11 and they want 11 items. Pillows, a basket, candy.
Going all over the store? Nope.
Yeah.
No trip. No.
I mean, if there was an incentive, for this.
I mean, that's, what is, how long is this going to take you? 11 items, you're talking
almost 30 minutes.
15 minutes plus the drive is another 5. No, it's not worth my time.
Yeah, I mean, if there was an incentive, this is one of those that we would take, but it's a no tip offer, and it's almost when we based on something like this, and it's having you walk from one end to the other end of the store, it's just not worth it.
And especially some of those things that what couple of the items it wants us to find. I've already been down that road. It's a pain in the ass over there in home decor to try to find the exact size curtains and shit somebody wants is a pain in the ass, and I hate trying to do it. That and freaking clothes. I hate trying to find freaking clothes.
Do you remember what your acceptance rate was yesterday?
26 or 27.
Okay, well, it's gone down and it's 23.
It doesn't surprise me. I declined a lot of bullshit yesterday.
Yeah?
Which is going to happen today, too. I declined the bullshit.
I mean, there are incentives available today, but there's some stipulations on them and for specific stores.
See, her shirt is her music. My shirt is my music.
In case you guys didn't, what does it say? Oh yeah, that's actually a good group.
It's new.
There's that one song that I like the most. The one where he's talking about, you know what I'm talking about, because it shows him saving people. They're in the military.
Wrong side of heaven.
Yeah. There's that one song.
Oh, I got a lot of it.
Let's see if we can find him. 5.
You just gotta type in FFDP and it'll come up. You don't have to type it all out, just the initials.
Wash it all away. This is one of my favorite songs from this group. Not that. That's a commercial.
Let's get past the whole homeless veterans whole initial spiel before it gets to the music.
This one? I know that probably is going to mute that section of my video, but especially because this month is, was it next Monday or the following Monday? It's Veterans Day. Yeah, November 11th. So it's not tomorrow, but the following Monday is Veterans Day. Come on, send us some good offers, not just any offers. Send us some good offers. I was hoping before I end today's live stream that you guys would be able to join us on an offer. But just to recap, for those of you guys that are still watching and that are here with me, for those that joined my live stream today, that participated in the chat, not just joined, but participated in today's live stream chat and next Sunday's scheduled live stream.
Participation.
You guys, stop! I'm trying to get this out before I lose my train of thought. So thank you very much. You guys are going to be entered into my next Get Older Day. You guys are going to be entered into my next giveaway, which is going to be in celebration of me, hopefully by that point, hitting that first monetization level on YouTube, because I am like sitting at 110 watch hours to go. That's all I need, just 110. So if I were to get 110 people to have joined this live stream that I've been running for over an hour, yeah, that means I'd be there. But that's that. And then again, just as a reminder, that Sundays is my new scheduled live stream day. It used to be on Tuesday nights, but now it's going to be Sunday during the day. Anytime from 9:30 to 11:30 is when I'll be running my live stream. The other thing is, don't forget, if you're not already subscribed to these guys and ladies, of course, but the two that I'm specifically talking about at the moment is Just Roy Delivery. That's his channel. If you love puppets, go check out his channel and give him a sub. And then the Stardashians, he is a funny guy. He also works with his wife. Just go check out their channels and give them a sub, because they are so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So go show them some love. I had a couple of my alter egos subscribe and gave you a few. Well, thank you, Mama. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. The other thing is also in the Leanne, in the description box of this live stream. Why do I keep wanting to say stream? In the description box of this live stream, I've also included a handful more of different channels for you guys to support. These are people like myself that are either, on the road to 500 subs, on the road to 1,000 subs, or just needing watch hours, or a combination of any of those three. For me to get to that first level, I'm needing more watch hours. So for those of you guys that have been here, thank you, thank you, thank you. And that keep watching my videos. But go check out their channels. And the other thing that I'm going to be doing as an ongoing support is that I did tweak my homepage, my YouTube homepage, to where I'm going to be featuring at least 4 different channels. And again, it's either because they need watch hours or subs, or a combination of both. And for the people that are new to my channel, or just people that happen to just come across my channel and they're looking at my homepage, they'll be able to see, oh, what's this channel about and whatnot. So I am going to be featuring at least 4 different channels, and I'm going to be rotating that every week, which the 4 that I have on there right now have been on there a week as of today. So tomorrow I'm going to be starting the next rotation. If there's anybody that you guys can think of that's not listed in my description box, or that I didn't call out, feel free to comment it on, especially if you're watching this as a replay. Comment below, let me know, so that way, especially if I'm not subscribed to them already, I can go check out their channel and subscribe and show them some love as well. You got another one? good one?
27 miles, $55, 69 items.
But that's good. Yay! So maybe I'm gonna extend this live stream just a little bit longer, because the hubby and I, he just got a $55 offer. It's 1.2 miles. Yes, it's a lot of items, but I'll be in there. It's 64 items, but it's 1.2 miles. So we may be in there at least 30 to 45 minutes. Hopefully not more than that, you know, and there's no issues. The anticipated shopping time on the app is saying it's going to be about an hour to shop for it. Because, yeah, 64 items, they're saying about a minute an item. But hopefully we get that done. Hey, War Paws, how are you? But yeah, that's a very good payout. But I'm wondering, if I wasn't doing my live stream and had my app on, what kind of offer would I have gotten when that came in? So I'm sure I probably, you know, could have gotten an offer. And it's times like this, because he'd be in the store at minimum 30 minutes. So that would, you know, that would, what do you call that? Create an opportunity for me to get an offer, you know, for low item shopping, run in there, shop it, and go deliver it. But we're doing good. The hubby and I are about to head into Walmart and do our first shopping order, so I'm glad. It took a minute for it to come in, but $55 is a very good start. Yeah, that's probably what I would have gotten if I wasn't doing my live stream. My offer probably would have been a low ball offer. So he's like, yeah, you don't know that. So if we can ever find a third, you know, have a third device to where I can do the live stream from, or record, you know, I prefer to do the live stream part and have my phone on just so I can show you guys in real time. This is what I'm talking about. You guys would be able to see, you know, that there's discrimination going on. And just like Mama Wrench mentioned, which that is very true. There's discrimination, not just sex discrimination, but it could be your market, you know. So there could be different variants, but still, it's quite unfortunate. And it's not just this app that's doing it. It's recording me. He doesn't like being on the video. And he also doesn't like me recording him from behind. You locked the car, right? Okay. I should have brought something for my phone to sit on, but that's okay. We're about to get in here and get to shopping. I got the cart. Nope. That's a wonky cart. Uh-oh. What happened? Oh no. Sorry, I'm stopping in the middle. In the entryway. His shades just broke, and that was his last pair. He used to have 2 to 3 shades, but now he's down to none. Time to buy another pair. But all right, we're in here. We're about to shop for some 64 items. First item on the list is avocado. How many? 1? Does it say red?
This is avocado.
See how it says, oh, multicolor?
I don't know what that means.
This is a good one.
home.
Get your shit. Why aren't you wearing your glasses? You're doing.
I didn't need it yet.
Yes. Ooh, look at the mango. I know the mango in Guam. I used to pick these up and smell it. Can you smell that? I like it when they're red like this and they're a little bit on the soft side. That means they're ripe. Okay. Not that mango's not on the list. That's not it? Pink lady? What is it?
The one next to it. Honey Crisp apple.
Honey Crisp.
Fuji or Fiji or whatever the fuck it called it.
Banana. Banana na na. Speaking of bananas, if you haven't already seen that video, go check out one of my cooking videos turning these beautiful things into banana donuts. In Chamorro, the language of Guam, it's called bunelos agat, banana donuts. So don't forget to look towards the bottoms because sometimes they'll tell you, no, in the app. What does it say, black? I know, oh, I never understood that description. Whenever in the app, if you scroll down a little bit, it might say black. So I'm like, does that mean they want it really ripe? Hey Eric, how are you? So in case you didn't hear, or or if you don't watch the replay of this, I've been doing a shout out for both you and Roy. Basically following suit like DJ. Trying to help you get there faster on your road to 1,000 subs. So for those of you guys that are still watching, the Stardashian channel that I was talking about earlier, he's here. So what's your current count, Eric? Hubby and I are doing, or should I say he's doing, I'm just pushing the cart. He's on our first offer of the day. It's $55, 1.2 miles, 64 items. Woohoo! Let's go! Come on, people, if you're not already subscribed to the Stardashians, go check out his channel and hit that subscribe button. Oh man, I hate it when that happens, when I'm looking at the analytics, especially in the last 2 months. I don't know what it is, September and October, or actually more October. October probably has been my worst month in losing subscribers. I mean, I know things go up and down. You know, you're going to lose one subscriber here and there, but the end of September to October, I was losing 2, 4. Yeah, so that sucks. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's still a hit and miss. When I look at my view count of my videos too, it's like sometimes YouTube catches it. You know, the what's the word? Algorithm catches it, you know, the next day. And then sometimes it might take like almost a week if it does catch it. Sometimes they don't even catch it at all in reference to the algorithm. Sorry, I'm just trying to follow him. Hey Duke, haven't seen you in a while. How's it going?
Last time he was on.
No.
Feel the rhythm, feel the ride. Look at this. It's bobsled time.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I saw that on your other video. Now that you got a W-2, congratulations. I'm trying to do morning lives and see if we can change something. Yeah, we did an impromptu live stream last night towards the end of our shift. And I had over 200 views on that one. And I don't even know what's up with the live streams too, because for a while there, a lot of my maybe a couple of months ago, really, a lot of my live streams I would hit, 800 or more. But then all of a sudden I'm getting anywhere from less than 100 to maybe 200 something on the views. So there's been a downturn, or they're being strict about something that we just don't know about. That's affecting our views. Catching any big fish lately? Does that look like 64 items yet? I agree. There's something that, and I watch vidIQ because they're one of the channels that usually make announcements for any changes on YouTube. So, and I haven't really seen too much on there that I haven't already made adjustments to or made aware of, so I don't know what's going on. And for those of you guys that do Spark, keep in mind, because it drives my husband crazy. It does me too if I'm not paying attention. But when you're doing a shopping order, don't follow the app. You're going to have to keep jumping out of the app. Well, he says it depends on the store. For me, it doesn't matter what location of Walmart. I will jump out of the app and pay attention because, whoops, the app can have you going back and forth. You'll go on 11, jump down to 18 just to turn around and go back to 15. Yeah. Just wait right here. Yeah, so I don't know. It's the same thing. I try to go to everybody's channels. I either do it in the morning before we head out, or I do it at night when we get home, to try and go through everybody's channels that I've been subscribed to. Especially if I see that little blue dot beside your name, that means there's something new on your channel, whether you posted in your community chat or posted a video. I try to. Don't always make it down the entire list. Okay, sorry. Well, because every time I turn around, then you're like going back. But I haven't seen anything on vidIQ that, I've seen some other, their big channels, making their videos about, make sure, for you small channels, if you're not doing this, make sure you do this and do that and whatever. So I come across those videos too, and I'll watch, I'll skim through it, and I'm like, yeah, I know about that. Okay. Oh no, I didn't know about that, but for the most part, I'm like, okay. I read that yesterday. I didn't know this. What I do know is they are limiting our viewers until we get to 1,000. What? Where did you read that? Huh. So Eric was just telling me, he says, what I do know is they are limiting our viewers until we get to 1,000 subs. So, because just like, you know, he's also noticed about his views. So it just hasn't been the same, especially even when we go live. Huh. I guess I need to check my email because I haven't. I don't know what's pay attention to that. Sorry, I'm just waiting on him. Sorry. Too much traffic right here. I guess I have to check my email when I get a chance. Back that way. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, you need a case of water? Oh, man. Oh, so but it's just one case? Okay. Oh, man, somebody dropped some water. Guess they are trying to protect YouTube's on mobile live streaming. And getting subs has definitely slowed down. It's like climbing a mountain. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Eric. And thanks for that information. I didn't hear about that. I mean, last night when that was one of the things that because I always take a screenshot of how I've done at the end of a live stream to see how many views it got. And last night was the first time in probably a handful of live streams that I got over 200 views. And I was like, nice. But I did realize, for those that were participating in the chat, I had a handful of people saying they were watching from the Philippines. I had like 1 or 2 people saying they were watching from Brazil. So it was almost like an international gathering last night. YouTube is an algorithm beast. They are catering to creators coming from other platforms with established followers. They don't care about you. They care about taps and scrolls. That is just crazy. You know, every now and then they make a step forward to help small channels, and then, hi, good, how are you? They make a, you know, they give us a little morsel to make things a little bit easier for us small channels to start receiving benefits. You know, like hitting the 500 subs and 3,000 watch hours just to get to that first level of monetization. And then they do stuff like this to reduce your views and making it harder to get your subs. So, how many more? Still a whole lot? 42. Whew, down from 64 to 42. Yeah, and there's a case of water in there. But we're still doing good time. Like I said, all I'm doing is pushing the cart. And that's another tip. Whenever you're doing a shopping order on Spark, if you don't find it on the shelf, don't be afraid to look up there, because that's where they put the overflow of items that don't fit on the shelf. But of course, you know, for the height challenged, reaching the very top shelf is not a easy thing. Unless you have someone tall with you, show them how close you can reach the top, who can just do stuff like that. When he's not with me and I'm doing a shopping order, I'm usually looking up and down the aisle, you know, kind of like seeing how tall the person is, and I'm like, do you think you can reach this for me? The percentage they take from y'all is rather extreme too. I know bookies that charge less. Oh, I have no idea. That's one thing when
Everywhere. Those ain't the right ones anyway.
not the right ones.
Stay on the shelf there.
That's why I like it when they show the UPC like that, because when you can see the code, at least. What was I saying?
I don't know.
Oh, that's one thing. I've seen people talking about, you know, how much they've made on their YouTube channel, showing their checks, sometimes they'll even show how much each video or the videos we're getting, you know. But I don't think I've really seen anybody talk about how much YouTube is taking. I know that one channel, her channel was just blowing up. And then she posts like 1 to, I don't know what, 3 or 4 videos a day. DoDash, you know, she recently got fully monetized and she started sharing how much she was getting. But her channel, she is just blowing up. But she is one of those channels that she talks about how much she's made and stuff like that. She quit her W-2 and she's doing the YouTube thing full time. That's what I'm trying to get to, man. Did you do a vid on the tall guy getting the crock pot or something like that off the top shelf? What? A third of it? That's crazy. No, I wanted to, but being that his wife, you know, his family was with him, I mean, and it would have been strange for me to say, hey, I'm a YouTube content creator. Do you think I can film you while you're trying to get that far? In the back of my mind, I'm thinking it. Or I might, you know, think of something like that after the fact. But, you know, I'm both a introvert and an extrovert at the same time, because I can be shy. But at the same time, I have no problem. Hey, you're tall enough. Can you reach this for me? Or you look tall enough. Because I've even asked ladies because I was like, they're tall. They can reach those higher areas. But no, there are times, you know, when people are helping me that I want to do that. I say, hey, I'm a content creator. Do you mind if I film you doing that? You know, helping me and being my superhero, like my hubby normally is.
So that would be some of the advice that I would
Because
give
I'm height
is to
challenged.
continue to adapt to people who know a little bit more, especially marketing, and maybe you find that you can.
We still have a lot. You said we might need to get another cart. Because how many more items still?
Only because I know what I'm walking into now.
Yeah, so you know, but yeah.
All right.
I know in live stream what is donated. Oh, but you did a short talking about it. I remember watching something. Yes, I did. It was just the other day. I was talking about a hero saves the day. He was the one that he jumped in the cart. That's why it was one of those moments I wish I had recorded. Because he tried, his fingertip touched it, but because, you know, there was 2 stacked up on top of each other, he couldn't, you know, pull it off the shelf. But yeah, it was one of those moments that I wish I had recorded, because of the fact that when he realized he wasn't going to be able to just straight reach for it, you know, he looks around, he grabs the cart and then just jumps in. His wife and I are, you know, holding the cart to make sure it doesn't move around. That definitely would have been good content. Very good content. What are you looking for? We still got at least 30 items to go. Sorry. You should ask some of the monetized creators you are familiar with what to expect when you get monetized. I've heard you have to make at least $100 a month to get monthly checks from. Really? I guess I need to ask Sheila too, because I know she said her first. She actually announced it on one of her live streams or her videos, talking about her first check was like less than $50. But there's someone else too. What's his name? The Mad Dasher. His channel is doing good too. So maybe I'll if he's made any recent posts on his community tab, or if he's got an email, I'll reach out to him to see if he can share some insights. But that's a good tip. Thank you for that, Mama. Oh, looks like we're getting some eggs. Divas Dasher has talked a lot about how much YouTube pays and what hoops they want you to jump through. Here. That's just crazy. So sometimes when they, you think they're trying to make things just a little bit easier for you, then they're like, nope. You're going to have to do this and do that and do this. For the cheese?
No, it just popped up some fucking
Milk?
quantity updated.
Quantity updated. I guess they want more.
No, they want one taken out. They only want one.
Oh. Well, that's a first. That's the first time we've seen that.
Big one in there.
I'm following Devious Dasher too, so I think I'm going to first reach out to, because he's still fairly new in reference to being fully monetized. It was just a few months ago for the Mad Dasher. I think I'll email him and see if he can offer any insight. Oh, and in case you guys didn't know this, not every location, I guess, is like this for Walmart, but at least for this one that we like to favor, they actually have a section in the dairy where they put their "we baked too much," and these are all discounted items, bakery, baked goods. Look at that. There's a cake right there, but this is where you'll find discount baked goods and stuff like that. So you guys should check it out in your store. Where did he run off to? Oh. Who is? Devious Dasher? Yeah, the discount. Yeah, my husband was the one that was telling me about it because when he was doing shopping one day, I guess someone from bakery told him about it, right? It was someone from bakery who told you about this? So look for this in your Walmart, your local Walmart. We baked too much because then all those items in that rack are discounted. Am I making you guys hungry? This cart's getting heavier to push with one hand. Wow, we still got a lot of items to go, don't we? If you're just now joining my live stream, half a day, welcome. I am basically just a cart pusher for the hubby. We are on a one customer shopping, thank goodness. It's 1.2 miles for $55. Woohoo! But it is 64 items. And I think we're down to 20 something. There's the hubby. I think I'm going to run the stream for at least another 8 minutes to hit that 2-hour mark. So then that way I can turn on my app. But I'm probably going to wait to turn on my app until at least we get to delivering. I'm more than halfway there. Yes. We got the bulk of the shopping done. Oh. Oh. Wasn't sure. He's like, you can. Oh, on this aisle? Okay.
Yeah, no, like something back.
How many items do we have left?
30.
Oh, I was wrong. We're actually, with that item that he just put in the cart, we still got, 29. We got 29 items. Oh, no. Wrong item. Well, we have 30 to go. We have 30 to go from a 64 item. I don't know how long we've been in here already, so 30 minutes. See, if this was me shopping this, it would not look as organized as this. That's why when it comes to packing, my hubby, I'll put the stuff in there and then sometimes he has to repack it if we need more room. Because he's my, I guess, what do you call that? The Tetris match? Tetris? My puzzle maker.
Highly trained military expertise.
Say that again?
Highly trained military expertise in packing.
There you go. Yeah, because he had how many deployments? 8? 7?
I had my foot locker packed so heavy whenever I was trying to fly to Niamey, Niger over in Africa that they made me take my plates from my bulletproof vest out of my foot locker and carry them in my backpack because it was too heavy. It's like
That's
still going on the same fucking planes as mine. Different. I think they just wanted to torture the shit out of me because that sucked.
In case you guys didn't hear that little bit of a story there, he packed his foot locker, and those suckers are what, 6 feet long, or 3 foot? But yeah, 3 foot long and maybe a 2. Yeah, well, they're decent size for a foot locker, but and one of his deployments, he packed it so good that it was so heavy that when, you know, getting ready to board and everything, and they told him that he had to unpack one of the items from the Foot Locker because it was just too heavy. Okay, now we're in the 20s. Oh, the puzzle master's at work. Hey, there you go. You can probably still fit an item or two down there, depending on the size of it. But we still have like 25 items to go. So now we can finally say we are definitely over the hump. As long as we don't have any further issues on items. They want the bigger box or they wanted more? If you're just now joining my live stream, I hope that you'll continue to hang out for a little bit longer. We're just trying to finish this shopping order on a Walmart Spark. Always look to the top of the shelf. Okay. So he told me to go wait at the meats. While we're waiting over here at the meats, let's see if we can find any items that don't belong. Because I don't know what it is about the meat section that people feel that they have to abandon items right here. Last week I found a sandwich with the chicken. And I already spot one thing with the chicken. Does not belong. But so far it doesn't look like there's any food items with the raw chicken. It's busy today. It's payday weekend. Liver. Yum. Not. I smell the rotisserie from the deli. Do you need meat bags? Well, I don't think they have any. It looks like they're out. I think the meat bags are out.
Does free range make it any better for the fact that you killed them? Probably not. I don't think they care that they were free range because you killed them to eat them.
We had free range chicken in Guam. Because we didn't have chicken coops. So I guess they're free range. Yeah, because this is a lot of the, you got the eggs right here. Right here?
I just don't want.
To fall down?
That's not the key what you block.
Oh, look at that. I found another one. There's butter with the shrimp. I mean, I like buttered shrimp, but when it's not cooked, I don't want to see that. Are we done in this area? All right. Hi, how are you?
How you doing?
You want to be on my live stream?
What's going on?
I got my YouTube live stream right now.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, awesome.
I'm just showcasing what we're
That's
doing.
right. Okay.
We have my channel, so
That's good.
I want to say, hey, here's another fellow. No, she didn't. She didn't want to be on the live stream. That's okay. But we just came across one of our other regular spark drivers that we know. And what's crazy was that was yesterday, right? When we went to that one house, and then yesterday there were 2 spark drivers that ended up at the same house. We were leaving after I had just dropped off something while he was pulling up. And I was like, hey. And he was making a delivery at the same house, so. Oh, well, where I'm at, and hello, Anthony, but where I do like shrimp. I love butter shrimp. But where we're at, it used to be a small town, but it's a military town. So this specific zone, there are 7 different Walmarts in this zone. I mean, it does encompass at least 3 different towns, but the zone that we can work in with this area is it has 7 different Walmarts. We are coming to you live from Texas, Central Texas, just north of Austin. But we are just trying to finish up this large shopping order that my husband got. 1.2 miles, 64 items, but it's paying $55. Oh yeah. Well, welcome to my channel. Hopefully you fared well during the, what was it? Helene was the last one, right?
That was one. Yeah.
No.
Where's he at?
In Florida. Wasn't that the last one or no? Well, anyways, the storms that hit Florida. What are you looking for? Pancake? Oh, well, I'm glad then that you fared well from the storms that hit. Yeah, I've got family that are in Florida too, and everybody's okay. Huh? I meant family. Oh, I apologize. We just found out recently. I take that back about what I said. We don't know if it was related to the storms that added to her health condition, but my husband's aunt had recently passed away, and she lived in Florida. How many more now? Are we in the teens yet?
17.
Yay, we're in the teens. We got 17 to go.
We still got produce.
Oh my God. Oh, and then, yeah, I think we're probably going to need to get one more cart. You think so? What do we need in the non-food side? Okay. No, this is Walmart Spark. My husband focuses on Walmart Spark, but I like to multi-app.
I don't like getting robbed by all.
I do Instacart also. And I do Uber Eats, DoorDash. I multi-app like that. And then here in Texas, there's another app that's called Favor, which is it's a mix of like Instacart and DoorDash, because You get restaurant pickups as well as you do shopping orders at stores. Oh, well, that's cool. Is that is that your business or is that through an app for for that type of delivery? Oh, you work for a trucking company. Okay. So you should be making pretty good money too. You're a gig worker. But one more look at the cart. We've still got about 15 items to go. And after we're done in the frozen section, we're heading over to produce. And then the last couple of items is going to be in the non-food section. So we're going to end up having to go to the other side of the store. That's good. Make sure you stay safe out there. I don't know where he went. He just took off. Oh, there he is. Like I said, it's getting harder to push this cart with one hand. Or at least just to get it going. You want me to go down this aisle with you?
Yeah, we can go on with you.
Okay. Oh. You mean more produce?
Yeah.
Okay. And Anthony, since you joined my live stream and you've been actively participating in the chat, make sure, I mean, it's up to you. You don't have to, but if you join my next scheduled live stream, which takes place on Sundays, I am really close to getting the first level of monetizing my channel. So I'm going to be doing another giveaway. And to participate in the giveaway, one of the stipulations is to join the live stream, but actively participate in the chat as well. So for today's live stream, and then the next one is next Sunday. And then after that, I'll be doing the giveaway. Okay. Have you guys ever gotten those carts? And it's happened to my husband like maybe 3 times, and it's happened to me once. But you get those carts. This one doesn't have the plastic piece, but we'll get those carts that we'll be walking and then all of a sudden we just get electrocuted. Thanks for that, Mama. You know, I mean, it's like little shocks. You're getting these shocks. So don't know what that's about. I remember the first time that I was walking with him when that just kept, and he kept, you know, throwing his hand off the cart, and he's like, what the, because he'd be getting shocked. And it's not like Walmart is carpeted. Oh my goodness. Turn. We got strawberries and carrots. Is the strawberries not right?
I must have hit resume shopping instead of
There's the carrots. Where's the strawberries? Hope everyone is having a wonderful Sunday. I think it's getting too heavy now for the eggs, babe. I think it's getting too heavy for the eggs.
How's it too heavy for the eggs? It's strawberries and blueberries and bread and cheese. No, that's heavy.
There you go.
That's
There you go. That's better. But if you're just now popping in as I'm doing this closing, I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream. But I hope that you guys will go back and watch the start of this, because I did have several announcements, which includes an upcoming giveaway. And if you haven't already done so, please hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel for more awesome live streams like this. But you guys have, there you go, how about we do it this way? You guys have an awesome weekend. Whatever you guys are doing out there, please stay safe. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Until then, adios for now. Bye. Thanks, Mama, so much for hanging out through the entire video. I appreciate that. And everyone else who was hanging out, because I saw the numbers on there, but I wasn't really seeing a lot of chat. So thank you to everybody who's hanging out. Even though you may not have been chatting, I do appreciate the view, because I still need those watch hours. I still need at least 100 to go. Wait, see, I can't even really do that easily. I still got 100 watch hours to go. So, but until next time, bye.